Well, with that, let's invite our next corporate, Bank of Baroda. Strong top-line growth, lower provisions, all of that have led to Bank of Baroda's profit beating the poll that we got on the street. The net interest income growth has been pretty strong. Collections have crossed 90% levels, we were told. Sanjeev Chadha, the Managing Director and CEO Bank of Baroda, joins us. Mr. Chadha, good morning. Thank you very much. Very sharp jump, more than expected jump in the net interest margin in Q2. Sustainable, you think? What can you guide?
To the extent that we are in a liquidity surplus situation and there does not seem to be any need to go for deposits aggressively by pushing up rates, I would believe that this improvement is sustainable. Also, on the asset side, if we see the nature of growth, while our corporate book has come down, the growth has come from retail, where loans organically have grown 13% YOY, education loans again by 30% and car loans by 35%. Since it is the retail book that has grown, I would again believe that in terms of the yields also, we are on fairly strong footing in terms of sustainability. So the short answer is yes, while there may be some pressure on margins because there could be some stresses which flow through to the book going ahead, but that impact on the margins and a large part of the improvement that we have seen during the current quarter and mostly account of reduction of cost of funding that should be sustained.
Mr. Chadha, good morning. I wanted to talk a little bit about the advances that declined about 2.4% quarter on quarter, while the credit cost was at 1.3% in this quarter. Can you give us some guidance on what loan growth may look like and what credit costs could be by the end of the year?
We would want to grow both our deposit and our loans by about 7%. Because we believe that's something which is consistent with quality underwriting and maybe in line with where the industry might be. We do not believe there's any reason for us to revise the guidance. We still believe we should end the year with about a 7% growth on both the asset side as well as the liability side. But what we would want to make sure is that even going ahead, just like in the past 2 quarters, both the asset growth as well as the liability growth is of good quality, which means that the liability growth is led by an improvement in CASA deposits, and on the asset side, the retail book, and particularly the secured retail book like home loan.
Okay. Mr. Chadha, what percentage of your loans or aggregate amount may get restructured? And separately, this credit guarantee for MSMEs, only half of it has been drawn. Why are bankers hesitating to restructure MSME loans?
So I think the MSME loan restructuring dispensation has continued pretty much the way it was, and MSME restructuring is happening. So that has not really changed on account of COVID. Only the effective date had been moved, and that's something which is likely to happen the way it has been happening in the past. To some extent, of course, the MSME book has received support from the fact that we had a government guaranteed loan scheme which was there, where you would give support to the extent of 20% of the loan book. For us, that was a significant amount. We have, I think, sanctions of more than 8,000 crores there, as against total book of about 100,000 crores. So that was significant support. So given the fact that the well-established seasoned procedure for MSME restructuring was already in place, and there was additional support which was forthcoming in terms of guaranteed loan, I think the MSME loan books should perform pretty much as per historical standards. In terms of corporate, in terms of retail, I think we just have to hold our breath and see how it plays out. But in terms of early indications, without again being in a position to hazard a guess where it might be, it seems likely it might be lower as compared to what our anticipation might have been in the past.
Okay, just talking a little bit about privatization. Just your thoughts. Will you be considered for privatization at some point in time?
As I believe there is no indication whatsoever that that's on the agenda.
Well, the government did say they don't want more than 4 entities in the public sector. So anyway, just a word on capitalization, recapitalization, how much would your capital requirements be?
We have raised 1,700 crores of the 4,500 crores we are authorized to raise by way of 81. We may access the market for 81 bonds going ahead. In terms of pure equity, that is going to be really a function of how the stress is likely to play out, how restructuring is likely to play out. So I think as we come to the close of the current quarter, which means as we get into January and when the contours of that restructuring are clear, we should have some kind of assessment. We need to access capital markets, and if so, to what extent? But as far as our current understanding is concerned, our requirement for capital is likely to be lower as compared to what we had anticipated at the beginning of the year, simply because I think in terms of both the internal accruals of the bank and also how the stress is playing out in terms of our own balance sheet, things seem to be better as compared to what we anticipated.
Oh, that's good to hear, isn't it? If the stress is lower than you thought. Thank you very much, Mr. Chadha. Have a great festival season. We have absolutely overstayed on Bazaar, so we have to wrap up. Thanks much for joining and trading.